How does a 70-year-old man have children? He hanged a 20-year-old thief. Then he took a pair of scissors and carefully cut open her pants. Before the woman knew what was happening, the old man immediately took out 10 pounds of white viscous liquid. Then he squeezed it all out with a 12-inch syringe. As she watched the liquid dripping from the syringe slowly approaching her, the woman realized what was about to happen. She was going to be a mother. The woman is devastated and struggles, but the old man takes control of the woman with ease. As the syringe is aimed at its target, the woman begins to regret because it's all her fault. It turns out that the old man was a veteran. He received $1 million in compensation and was on the local news. But the woman, as the head of the house, had a bad idea. So she hired 2 men to steal the old man's pension. They found out that the reason for the old man's discharge was blindness. The 3 decided to do it at night. First, they threw meatballs with sleeping pills to the dog. And when he's completely asleep, the woman sneaks into the house with her small body. Then she managed to open the door for her accomplice. One of the men immediately enters the old man's bedroom. He skillfully takes out the sleeping pills, intending to give the old man a good night's sleep. But when he looked up again, the man was so scared that he didn't dare to breathe. Fortunately, the old man's blindness was real. He turned off the TV and went back to sleep. The man immediately took the sleeping pills. Then he slowly left the room. All 3 of them started to search the house for the $1 million. They found a locked room. The excited men immediately took out their crowbars, but the lock was too strong. The man immediately pulls out his gun. One of his accomplices immediately stops him because it would expose them, but the man thinks his sleeping pills are safe. The old man must have been dreaming. With a loud bang, the accomplice opted out of the group and fled the house alone, just as the man had removed the lock. The woman turned her head and realized with horror
Who's there?